Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to an episode where we're gonna cover an important thing while we sit in this lockdown. And the first thing that I want to share with you, the book that I've been reading and the thing that I've been reminded of during the men's circle on a Sunday night. And the first thing I want to share with you guys is a book that I've been reading called High Performance Habits. And this book is really different from all the other habits books out there due to the fact that an author has done an extensive research across many countries. The author has identified 6 key elements which make you an extraordinary person in business, sports, coaching, and many other areas. And one of the elements in high performance habits is seeking clarity. Seeking clarity in the 4 main areas, which is self, social, skills, and service. There's a quote that says, "Know thyself," inscribed on the Temple of Delphi in Greece 2,400 years ago. But the difference between know thyself and imagine thyself is that high performers know themselves, but they don't get stuck there. High performers are constantly sculpting and reinventing themselves to be stronger and capable people. There's a difference between introspection versus intention. Who you are in the world and constantly engaging from what you do now and what you're going to be doing in the future is what's really important. So one thing you can do is think about 3 aspirational words that will sum you up in the future, and what words would they be and why are these words so important to you? Think about those 3 things. Social. High performers set intentions and how they want to interact with people. High performers, they anticipate positive social interactions and consciously and consistently strive to create them. Write down each person's name in your immediate family and friends and imagine in 20 years what each person would be describing why they loved you and why they respected you. So think about the words they will be saying about you and what interactions they had with you in the past. Skills. High performers are really clear on their skill sets and they actively develop them now and in the future. The big distinction is that high performers are working on their PFI, which is primary field of interest. And the primary field of interest might be music. So the high performers really laser in on what kind of music they want to learn and study it. They don't go all over the place and study all the instruments. So this means high performers are really approach their learning in terms of specialists rather than generalists. So look at the future, identify the skill sets, and really obsess in learning those skill sets. Service. When someone becomes disconnected from their future in their contribution, they underperform. Ask yourself a question: how can I add value, inspire people that are around me, and make a difference? How can I add value to the people that I serve? Excellence comes from an internal standard that asks, how can I deliver to the people that I serve beyond what is expected? Think about those kind of questions. This might sound obvious, but I share this with you because high performers are looking for the feelings they might get more than the emotions that might land on them due to them running on an autopilot on a consistent basis without engaging in the conversations around those 4 main areas. So this brings me to the last point which I want to make, and this is basically a question that was brought up during the men's circle which I was participating in on Sunday. And this question sounds like this: what are your disempowering patterns and what are your empowering patterns? Write them down, go through them in your own time and think about it. My empowering patterns are taking my meds. And my meds are meditation, exercise, diet, and sleep. This was actually brought up by another person during the call and I thought it was a pretty cool abbreviation. These 4 habits put me in a good mental state and pushes me physically during the day if something challenging comes my way. My disempowering patterns are waking up and doing lots of things during the day without engaging in many analytical and thoughtful processes, which allows me to effectively and efficiently work on the tasks during the day. I say this because my personality type is powerful choleric, which is all about, my personality is all about doing rather than thinking. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing because the world needs a lot of doers, otherwise we won't get shit done because we're stuck in the paralysis analysis. But the world also needs powerful thinkers. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you stay safe and healthy during this lockdown, and we'll see you next time.